Hello, heroes and villains. Welcome to Multiverse. Sorry if I'm starting a few minutes late. I have to give Rocky his little snack. Also, ideally, I wanted to make some room in my inventory. Maybe next time. And I'm not sure what they're doing downstairs. There's some kind of pounding. So if you hear like some kind of boom boom, nothing I can do about that. So just give me a minute so I can finish my setup over here. And today we are playing Arena PvP. Here's our friend. I forget his name from Invincible. Almost there, stay on target. So that should do it. Sorry. Sometimes takes a while for YouTube to load for some reason. It happens. Sometimes it loads quick. Sometimes it takes a bit of a few seconds. I was going to say sometimes a few minutes, but not really a few minutes. So here we have our friend Stelly, our friend Superman, our friend Scrolls. Oh, Stelly again, Scrolls again. If you guys can hear me, say yes, just to be on the safe side. Oh, and just for fun, we did play some missions last Friday, and somehow I got the Omnipotence face mask from Deluge, as you can see. It only took like forever. So let us start with 4 versus 4. There seems to be a few people already waiting. We did change the time to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so with that, hopefully more people would be able to participate. Because I've been told that for people in the West Coast, it's a bit too early. Oh, so I guess we're going to be able to try 5 versus 5. Oh, yes, we live. We live Black Meta. So if you're wondering what you need to do to join, very simple, not much. You just have to go to PvP and incur for the same mission we do, and the matchmaking will do the rest. Oh, and I should probably switch to Troll to PS. So decisions. Let's try Troll. Worst comes to worst, we'll switch later. Let's summon our friend here because we cannot summon our legend, our ally characters in PvP. For those wondering, allies, artifacts, and probably something else, supply drops, don't work in PvP. They tried to do that, like at first when we first got the dollar system, we could use supply drops, we could use orbital strikes and that kind of stuff. But then at some point they made those unusable in PvP to try to make it, I guess, more balanced, I suppose.
Match commencing. East control node enabled.
Oh, that was quick. So is it because they were able to capture us at our spawn point? Hard to tell. So you have to wonder if they're coordinated together. I'm starting to think that we're playing against a pre-made team, and I don't recognize people here. And sadly, we cannot prevent people from doing that. We cannot prevent people from
Control node enabled.
making a team and then joining the curse. Sadly, nothing we can do about that. And it's not. There's nothing really forbidding that. Sadly, it does give a huge advantage to the team that is coordinated. Way back when I used to play PvP with my friends, even though my friends were not the best PvP players in the world, the fact that we could talk together to each other was a big help in winning matches. So if you can get a team of quote unquote friends versus a team of random players, the random players won't have much chances. So that might be why they were able to take us by surprise straight from the start. Could be that they told themselves, okay, go, 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 let's go to the spawn point. And there might even be, the way I was one shot, it could be that they told themselves, okay, let's focus fire on the multiverse and then let's focus fire on someone else. That does help for quite a bit too. And as you saw, they did the number one strategy in DCUO, they ran away.
East control node enabled.
I'm not sure if we were able to get him before he fled like a cowardly coward. 9 seconds. So as you can see, you're probably noticing they're pretty much picking us apart one by one. And when we did manage to get the upper hand, they ran away, like the cowardly cowards that they were. So you're pretty much always facing multiple opponents, which is always a bit challenging. Let's see if we switch to... we cannot switch. Not sure why I'm still in combat. There we go. Well, one thing I realized, the finisher move is a pretty great move against people who try to run away. Yeah, I used to use a pull move for that, but as it turns out, the finishing move when they try to run away, usually they'll do that when they have they're low on skill points. So when you do manage to cast your finishing move on them, usually you manage to knock them out thanks to that, as you just saw. And I can't even cast abilities sometimes because I'm stunned, and stunned some more. Oh well. And as you notice, I just used my breakout trinket, and still I was stuck not being able to cast. So when the whole team is focusing on you, there's not much that can be done. So here's the scoreboard for people who are interested. I could have sworn I took down at least one of them. I guess not. Oh, Scroll says those guys are talking to each other in mix. Yeah, it was pretty obvious. Let me backtrack to the chat a bit. So Factory 7 says I'm going to troll. I'm gonna try troll today. Give it a try. Experimenting is a good way to learn a few things. Oh, Guillaume says I unlocked Omega Vision today. Hope you enjoy it. So Scrolls confirms that they're talking to each other. DC Fanverse, get me in. I'll teach them a lesson. We'll see. Yeah, Locane's in the same league as me, not a fan personally. It happens. So it seems that wrong menu. It seems that that kind of explains, I guess, why then it popped quickly enough. There probably was a pre-made team. So as soon as we cleared for the mission, they cleared as well. So let's try Moon 5 versus 5 and see what happens. Do you have to have a billion to join? Absolutely. I have no idea what you want to join, but yes. Would you want to join Factor 7? I feel like I missed part of the conversation. Guillaume asks, how can we have replay ward? You have 6,000. I assume you mean replay badges. Yes, I do. You get some from if you become a subscriber, you get I think it's 150 per month. But also, not too long ago, we had a booster bundle. I opened 5 or 6 booster bundle, I forget. And so I got some replay badges from there. But I also had, I already had some replay badges from way back when. Oh no, my Marks of Legends are maxed. That doesn't matter. I already had some replay badges also from like the previous booster bundle. So I've been accumulating replay badges for some time now. I don't use replay badges a lot, so that's why I accumulate them a lot. I usually use replay badges for styles to unlock styles. Oh, what did we care for? 5 versus 5, the moon. So let's show people to make sure they know where to go. So display, PvP. And I thought, seeing how quickly the curve popped, that we had enough people for 5 versus 5. Maybe not. Which kind of seems to confirm that we went against a team that was pre-made for 4 versus 4. We'll wait just a little bit more. If not, we'll curve for another 4v4. We'll see. Oh, there we go. Oh, someone is trying to... they can't really teabag us because we're not down, but they're trying to troll us somehow. And that's one of the people we just fought against, so I guess they're not happy. I tried to phase with you, Multiverse, but nothing happened and nothing was being said in the chat about it. Sorry, I have no idea why it wouldn't work. Oh, Stelly was disconnected, that's why.
Match commencing.
Oh, was a bit distracted, was trying to see who we were playing against. Doesn't matter. So even though we have 2 tanks, they seem to be going through us very quickly. Oh well. Oh, there's our friend Iron Man as usual with his usual strategy. And if you're wondering why he always does that, is because it works. Even if you know, even if you're aware of what he's doing, it's kind of hard to try to get him on the ground because you keep on getting stunned, getting juggled, getting. Oh, DC Fanverse says it's his league. Whose league? I'm not sure why I was by myself. So there's nothing I can do when there's multiple enemies focusing on you, and there's multiple stuns involved. You're pretty much paralyzed. You're perma stunned, as they says, or you're a ragdoll that gets thrown around, which is pretty much the same. I guess everyone else decided not to be here. It's nice that Ghost. Oh, who's attacking me? See again from the air. Ah, evil villains. Oh, actually, we're the villains. So ideally, you want to have an ability like you can see. He pretty much stuns me whenever he attacks me. So most of his attack either stuns or juggles. And when you try to stop him from going away, it doesn't often work. Because he probably has abilities that will especially stun you or ground you. And if you don't have that yourself, and he's healing himself, that's another thing. Like he's a healer power, and he seems to be healing himself faster than I can even damage him. Or when he can't, he runs away, like you just saw. So you pretty much have to almost come up with a strategy specifically to try to counter that, and it's a bit challenging to do. Oh, Superman says I won't be able to make it this week. That's all right. It happens. Guillaume is asking what's the next event. If you mean in DC Universe Online itself, yeah, Tuesday we're going to get some new missions for the new DLC and some new reward. And then not some new mission. Well, there's going to be one new bounty and there's going to be some new rewards. So I was distracted for a minute. My little doggy was looking for attention. He does that sometimes. So let's try the pit to 5 versus 5. Poor Steli, she lagged when the cure finally popped. Sorry about that. Oh, Austin says the next round is yours. Sure. Oh, Steli's back now. Now we're in trouble then. I think I skipped. Suddenly the chat jumped on me. I guess not. So in here, simple enough, you just have to defeat the other team. So here we have Factor 7, we have Stelly, Scrafty the Great, and Sailor Jupiter. Craze Corps, yeah, I'm gonna get all my PvP gear on this tune. My old tune has everything on retirement. That's okay, it happens. I do have some PvP gear on some of my other characters, which I was playing at the time. And I'm gonna have to remove my shields. As you can see, they last half a quarter of a second. Shields have pretty much become useless at some point in DCUO. And we can see a couple of bricks here. And one reason why you see so many stun abilities in PvP, it's just not just to stun your opponent, which is one of the reasons, obviously, but it's also that whenever you get stunned or held, you have to break out, which burns part of your power bar. So sadly, you end up burning. And in PvP, sadly, you don't have a lot of power. You can barely go through one rotation before burning through your power bar. And when you spend most of your time breaking out, you burn through your power pretty quick. Which, as some would say, is the strategy. We're not doing anything to Crazy Corpse, so let's switch target. Actually, we're not doing anything to anyone. We're doing something to Brick. I'm not sure why some of my crowd control really don't seem to work. Oh well. I was able to pull ahead of our friend Iron Man to try to keep him from running away. Sadly, as you can see, he's still trying very hard, and there's nothing I can really do to stop him from doing that. Even my crowd control don't seem to have any effect. Oh, there we go. That took long enough. I wanted to change my loadout for today. Didn't get the chance to do that. So let's see if we can. So our friend Iron Man, by staying in the air, makes it more difficult to try to target him. Sadly, the camera, it's not as bad on PC, but on PlayStation, the way the camera works, it makes it kind of hard sometimes. And here you can see he's running around the obstacle to try not to be targeted. There we go. So as you saw, even when you know what he's doing, even if you sort of kind of know how to counter it, it's still a little challenging, to say the least. Which is why it is a strategy that is being used, well, let's say, by some players, because it's kind of hard to counter it. I ended up targeting Brick. And run around the tree. Oh, we should target. I should have known. And you saw there's Ghost, so I'm trying to focus on Iron Man, but then there's Ghost who keeps on attacking me. So I'm kind of fighting two guys at once, which makes it a bit more challenging. And of course, we didn't win. So you can see the scoreboard. Let's take a quick look at the chat first. Oh, let's welcome Travis Borash here as a sidekick. He's a new member of our channel, and he's on the sidekick level. Welcome, good sir. Guillaume is asking your class is healer. No, I'm a controller, unless you're talking to someone else. Oh, Captain America. Ah, pretty cool version. We can make a pretty cool version of Captain America at this point. So the next one will be the pit. Oh no, we just did the pit. So Watchtower containment facility. 5 versus 5. I guess we're close to being able to try 8 versus 8. Our friend Austin says it didn't get in, so yeah, next time we'll try 8 versus 8. When he says the healer's got a defense like a damn tank, yeah, they're pretty tough. They're healing themselves so much in PvP that it's kind of hard to go. Trying to go through the healing is as bad, if not worse, than just trying to go through their defense. Or in this case, yeah, their defense. Factor 7, is that a bug? 1% at all of our deaths. Well, he's staying up in the air and doing a whole bunch of damage from there, and no one's attacking him. So he's pretty much always there most of the time. And even when I try to attack him, you saw it's kind of challenging to say the least. And even worse when someone else attacks me while I try to do that. So yeah, it Iron Man always has a lot of kills because he pretty much stays in the area where it's safe, and he attacks from there, and it's very difficult to try to get him down or to try to even attack him. Stelly is a machine, of course. Stelly is the most OP succubus we have in the game, I swear. And of course, I'm fighting a tank. Evil Brick. Oh, still he says she didn't get into the cure, so okay. So you can see the sneaky sneakers. They came up here to try to basically be able to attack people just as they spawn. And we saw the lightning of our friendly friend Iron Man. I can't see him just yet. And the thingy isn't working. There we go. I don't know why it feels like we're fighting 5 versus 2. Is there some people who are just hiding in a corner and not doing anything? It could be, I suppose. It happens sometimes. Oh yeah, we see. Or they just respawn at the other end of the map and they takes them a while to get here. And you might be wondering, why would some people try to lose on purpose? Sadly, it happens. Way back when, people would trade wins and losses in order to be able to get some wins when they needed to. Which is one of the things that kind of ruined PvP at the time. I guess our friend Iron Man isn't there. They have another electric DPS, I guess. I would guess that our mannequin is the electric DPS that we just saw. Sadly, you're going to see a problem. Like if we keep on, if leagues start queuing for PvP, they're going to destroy us. So it's not going to be fun. I was going to say it's not going to be fun for anyone, but no, it's going to be fun for them, but it won't be fun for us. Unless you kind of like being kicked in the teeth over and over and over, it's not going to be fun. So Steely said she didn't get an occur. We addressed that. Sir Gawain, not sure if you saw my post on your near one video, but I was in my villain fire tank when I got a whisper that all my admits need to be all one. Oh yes, yes, yes. Yeah, you have to be one color. If you play, let's say, let me switch to, like for example, if you play as a controller, you will want to have you will want to have some vitalization mods. So yes, your mods have to be the same color. The same for the head mods. For the head mods, you're going to need some vital mods. Yes, you could decide to try to play as a battle troll. So in that case, you would use maybe half of vital mods and maybe half of might mods. But I wouldn't recommend it. I would recommend if you play DPS, and have oh, I guess I don't have the I reprinted. I did a boo boo when I imprinted my armory not too long ago, and I didn't fix it just yet, I guess. So, anyways, ideally, if you play DPS, have all DPS mods. If you play controller, have all controller mods. If you play tank, have all dominance mods. It's and if you play healer, have all restoration mods. So I hope this answered your question. Sellers in your game against she doesn't have any gear. It's alright. People who don't have gear are raised up to 96 by default. Like I have some PvP gear, and I still don't have enough. So the game raised like I have 83 gear. The game will raise me to 90. Oh, is it 83? Yeah, I have 83 gear right now, so the game will raise my combat rating to 96. Even though my actual combat rating is 99, because I deleted some gear without meaning to, or destroyed some gear without meaning to over the years, I have to buy some PvP gear again. So still he's saying that her league is queuing a PvP, which is who we're fighting. So sadly, if you're wondering why we're getting creamed, that's why. We're playing against people who are used to playing together, who are coordinated to play together, and obviously you probably also talk on the microphone together. So they can have strategies. They can focus fire on specific targets. Like they could say focus fire on multiverse, and when multiverse is down, focus fire on Superman, and when the Superman is down, focus fire on Superman JL, and so on. Or focus fire on Stelly, poor Stelly. She changed her look, or I guess she did. So sadly, if that's the case, yeah, we're gonna get crushed. Factor 7 felt like I was perma fighting 1 versus 5. Yeah, I had the same feeling. Oni says he was getting destroyed. Yeah. Travis was the healer. Can I join? Absolutely. All you have to do, Travis, is cure for 8 versus 8. So for those wondering, to join, there's nothing special you have to do. Just go to on duty, go to custom play, go to PvP, and cure for 8 versus 8 Australia. And the matchmaking will do the rest. So the matchmaking will match us together. Although from the looks of it, the matchmaking will match us against a pre-made team. What can you do? Superman says that's what happened. The last match, to me, I got focused on by everyone. Yeah, that's Oni. That also explained why I got double teamed. Absolutely. So I'm a bit surprised. We should be in by now. Oh well. There we go. Oh, Oni says he switched to a different character. Superman JL, nice Mortal Kombat anti-magic suit I made about 7 years ago. It's nice to see other people discovering it. I'm not sure which suit you're talking about, and I guess we'll never know.
Match commencing.
So I guess the whole, so you can see the whole enemy team is here, as opposed to we have a few people elsewhere.
Heroes control the comm room.
And you can see there's like two of them tag teaming me. I can barely pull a move because you can see as soon as I get back up, the other one knocks me down. I get back up, the other one knocks me down. And suddenly the shields don't help very much, and the combat trinket doesn't help either. And sometimes I think I'm out of power because I try to break out and it just doesn't work. But nope. Sometimes even if I have power, I can't break out somehow. Oh yeah, I did mention that a bit earlier. You cannot use your artifacts in PvP. So yes, if you use a bigger beam, it's not going to work in PvP. Not sure why they keep on focusing on me. Oh well. I guess sometimes you have nemesis who just want to fight you. Like our friend Captain
Villains
Chuckles over here.
control the processing facility.
I guess I had the last chuckle. Sorry. I got a little evil laugh that came out of me. Let's not focus on Brick. It's not his fault. The evil Superman is forcing him to fight me. Oh, Chuckles is back. See, in theory now we should have some sort of advantage, because if the enemy keep on coming one at a time, if the whole team pretty much focus on the enemies one at a time, we might be able to get the edge. But we can already expect like some of them will try to activate the console on top to try to make us capture us into bubbles. As you just saw. And it was easy enough to anticipate. Oh yeah. I was gonna say almost got Superman, and finally he did bend the knee, as they says.
Heroes have lost the comm room. Villains control the comm room.
So technically, all we need to do is keep this point, and we're in business. And there's even the breakout trinket doesn't work against the bubbles, but I was too late. The match was already decided. So here you can see the result. See, you can see in this case, our friend Iron Man only 3 kills, because when you're in the ziggurat, there's no way you can use his strategy. So it doesn't work. It doesn't work so well in that kind of environment. Oh, hello, David Sharp. David is watching from Tennessee, and sadly they're under a tornado warning. I hope you'll be fine, good sir. Wishing you best. Wishing you all the best. Wishing you to be not to be not to be too damaged. The rogue. I can't find the right word. I hope you'll do well, good sir. I hope you'll be fine. So let's go back to custom play, PvP, and let's go to the fortress. Pop says PvP is hilarious. And yeah, Oni's Fury, it looks like PvP takes away my Omega Beam. Yes, yes it does. You cannot use artifacts in PvP. Perp says, take me back, people actually getting into PvP matches. Nice. Red is saying, spinning for bro, spinning for sure. No idea what you're talking about. Alexander, looks like the other team don't have good PvP gear. Could be. Sergey, when switching to mode, thanks for the stream, Multi. Have a great evening. You too. Factor 7, that EMP at the end. It was too little too late, sadly. Travis says I'm healing like crazy. Oh, Superman says he did it on purpose. I assume he means the EMP. The EMP thought they were the MVP at the end. I guess they were. Dolly Oops, do you know where I can find the Red Lantern Battery accessory? It comes from a previous booster bundle, if I recall correctly. Or does it? It's been a while since I got it, so I don't want to tell you the wrong thing. So let me play this match and I'll look it up afterwards. I forget if either it came from a booster bundle or it came from the Lobo vendor in Washington, D.C. I have to admit, it's been a while. So I would have to look it up to be sure. Obviously, you can look at the broker. That's probably your less bad option to get it if it comes from booster bundles. Which power has the EMP? It's not a power. It's there's a console on top of the Ziggurat where you can go to get the EMP. Ah, poor Superman. He was bringing the rock and I failed him. Dang. So you can see there's only like half of us on this side and the other half of the team went elsewhere. I assume they're looking for the buffs. At least I'd like to think they're looking for the buffs. I'm stuck here. There we go. If not, I don't know what they were doing. If they were not looking for the buffs, then we're in trouble. Oh no! Superman JL seems to use the Iron Man strategy. Oh, evil Yellow Lantern attacking from behind and running away because, of course. Freaking cola. I couldn't do anything. Travis says I ain't getting in anymore. We don't control who gets in. It's the matchmaking who decides. If we're not able to get in, that means that there's more than 16 of us queuing for the event, for the missions. I guess our friend Factor 7 really want to take us down. And the shields won't last long. I'm gonna have to stop putting shields. Other than quantum tunneling, I'm gonna have to stop putting shields in my loadout. It's a waste of a slot, and it's a waste of power to use. So here you can see the results again. Holy crap! Scrafty was furious, and you can see no Iron Man somehow. I guess he didn't make it either. Crazy Corps, they should make arts just for PvP. They'll bring back white mods for PvP gear. Nah, too many people complain about those, so they got rid of the white mods. They got rid of the supply drops, the henchmen, even there's some PvP colas that you can craft specifically for PvP, and they got rid of those as well because not everyone had access to those colas apparently. Can they reverse back to the old PvP? Nah, that'll never happen. Thanks, thanks. Are you able to use arts in PvP? Nope, no arts in PvP. 6 tanks and no healer. Yeah, that's the luck of the draw. Factor 7 want to skip Watchtower and all of Doom. The problem is that there's 4 8 versus 8 maps. So sadly, I think if we just play Australia and Furthest for Solitude, it will get old really fast. So let's not skip them. Also, like some people will have some advantages in Australia. Some people will have advantages in the Fortress. Some people are more advantaged in all of Doom and Watchtower and so on. So depending on the character you play, depending on your play style, depending on a few other factors, you might do better in one map than another. Like you saw with our friend Iron Man before, like on one map you would get like 17 kills, and on the other map you had like 3 kills. So yes, I understand that it's those maps do take forever, but there's only 4 8 versus 8 maps. At the end of the day, We play the maps we have, and these are the maps we have. Pretty cool, Red X. Well, wish I still had my console. I would play with you guys. Sorry about that. I just realized, is Ghost supposed to be Moon Knight? Or is he the Ghost from from Marvel? Yeah, probably the Ghost from Marvel. Maybe.
Get to those security terminals.
Rishon says I had a headache, but good now. Sorry to hear that. I hope you get better. Obviously, watching us play PvP surely will cure your headache.
If you can keep enough
Of course.
secured, I'll be able to slow her down enough to send in some supplies.
Oh, that was not good. Oh, our friend Red X took down the evil enemy that came to attack him.
Time to clean up the trash in this place.
Not sure where. Oh, there it is. Oh no, the evil Stelly, did you see that? She attacked me straight from behind. Straight in the backside. I'm very hurt, Stelly. After all we've been through together.
Yep, that's a... I'm on reserve power now.
There's a sucker board every minute!
Dang, there was a lot of red players here. 10 seconds. Freaking hate that. Oh, Austin says he didn't get in again. Sorry, Austin. It seems that there's too many people at this point. Now, I'm hoping that at some point, it's not just going to be us playing, like if we could get 30, 50, 100 people playing PvP. So even if we don't get matched together, as long as we get into some PvP matches, it's pretty much all that should really matter. And I was trying to think, did those evil villains decide to camp our spawn point? It really looks like that. Like when there's Factor 7, Stealthy, and 5 others attacking you all at once, not much you can do about that.
No one can stop my primal rage.
I remember that yellow lantern.
No one can stop my primal rage. That won't stop me.
Lucky shot, punk.
Damn, still is a machine. Let's put him back on his feet. Oh, just realized we're the evil villains.
Oh, I've got a few tricks up my sleeve for you.
Feel my wrath.
Oh, you are in for a real...
Time out!
No more monkeying around, Grodd.
Oni's Fury, they run us over like a Godzilla throne a small countryside. Yeah, it happens. So obviously, as you can see, we didn't win this round. Superman, I tried to play fair and decent. That's why I left the spawn to give you guys a chance to come out. Ah, you're so nice.
Be sure to take out the celebrities first. Give the old ratings a boost, eh?
I'm not sure why I was stuck for a second.
Be smart and so.
Well, let's see if we can take down the Green Arrow.
Oh, yeah, I'm quivering. Does this mean your complete surrender is off the table?
So let's see if we can find... Oh, there's another one, Cyborg.
Come on.
But Cyborg is not by himself, so it's going to be a bit more difficult.
I'm on reserve power now.
Actually, it was easier than I thought. So here you can see there's again a bunch of people that are camping the spawn point. Where's the other ones? I could have sworn I took down.
While you were getting your butts handed to you by the League, that Snoop Oracle stuck her nose in where it didn't belong. Next time she tries that, I'm going to chop it off.
I was not even close, and I was not able to use the buffs as you saw. Well, let's give a little bow to everyone. And let's move on to the next match. So sadly, one thing I realized, one click too many. One thing I realized the other day is that when we started playing PvP, is that sadly there's only 4 8 versus 8 missions. Like at first I was planning to maybe always play 8 versus 8. But there's not a lot of them. Like there's a lot of 4v4, 5v5, but 8 versus 8, man, not so much. So sadly, this is what we have to play with if we want to play 8 versus 8. The exception to that would be Legends PvP, but that is going to be next week. So for those who maybe do not know or don't remember, next week is going to be the last Wednesday and the last Sunday of the month. So next week we are going to play Legends PvP. Travis says he's right next to me. Factor 7 says having Superman, Stelly, and Scrafty on the same team is cheating. Absolutely. Obviously, they did bribe the matchmaking system. There's no other explanation for that. Travis says I'm white. Okay. I'm not sure why, but okay. If there's an inside joke in there, I obviously didn't get it. Sorry, guys. Sometimes I have to remind people that English is my second language. So sometimes there are jokes that I just don't get. Crazy Corpse says I'll try getting all my PvP gear back. I understand if you're not crazy about it. I'm in the process of doing that myself, and sadly I barely have a few pieces of the Nightwing gear at this point. Like I still have even some PvE gear because that's all I have. My first language is French. So I speak the language of the Batroc the Leaper. Travis says, no, I made it shorter. My name is whitelisted. Oh, I see. Okay. Language, absolutely. As Captain America would say, language. Oh, and there we go. Superman JL, I'll be happy to trade wins to help people get 101. I don't do that. Absolument, Ben. I don't do that. Please don't say stuff like that here. I don't think it's. I think it is a little bit frowned upon to trade wins, and I think it might even be against the whatever agreement we sign when we download DCUO.
Ignore the Joker and focus. A society attack squad has breached the Watchtower and Grodd's leading...
The automatic lockdown procedure has popped up force fields around access points in the hangar. Use these energy disruptors to drop the shield so I can break into the system.
While promoting trade wins.
But smart, so they're probably
Let's not do that.
Same thing. Hurry up and beat them here. I need to get Grodd access to the target.
Override the hangar's access points so Calculator can bring down their defenses.
Oh no, it's 2 against 1.
Detecting unauthorized access of the hangar power generator.
Time to learn from
Evil villains. Well, actually, we're the villains again.
Access of security.
Evil heroes ganging up on me like that.
watch and learn. You wish. It'll take more than that.
Dang, how many heroes are against me? Like 1, 2, 3? I had no chances. I'm so sad now.
For that you will pay dearly.
I will bring the weight of the multiverse down upon you.
You won't live to regret this.
You will not interfere.
No one can withstand my rage.
So for those wondering, you can see my combat rating here is 96. Even though my gear is only like 83 at this point because I don't have the full gear. So even if you don't have a full set of gear, the game will make your character combat rating 96 by default. So whether you have the gear or not, doesn't really matter. You can still play if you want to.
Authorized.
Obviously, it is better to have the gear, which I'm sure you'll find out if I manage to get the full PvP gear at some point. You'll see the difference. I've no doubt.
Unauthorized access of the security network terminal.
And the heroes went wee all the way home.
Manual access of tech wing power coupling authorized.
Now I will make it hard.
My list.
Oh, there they are.
I won't forget that.
I was wondering, where's everyone else's? Evil Steely attacking me in the backside again.
Olympus.
Detecting unauthorized access of the security network terminal.
I won't forget that. You just made this personal.
Steely finally took me down. I'm very sad. The freaking timer. We're just playing for fun, but there was not a PvP we work at all. Oh, Steely's waiting for me.
Live to regret this.
Oh no, it was a trap. She was waiting for me with her Yellow Lantern friend.
We're under contract. Take out those defenses.
You will not interfere.
Let's grab the barrel because we can.
My ring.
It's not the most effective way to do damage. I would say it's not even very effective, but it doesn't cost any power, so for that alone, throwing barrels and stuff like that could be useful a little bit. Like when I could see when you're out of power, and you want to do some sort of range attack. Yeah, you could probably throw a barrel. Oh.
Manual access of security network
Ah.
terminal authorized.
Dearly. Your defeat will be as bitter as my cold heart. Perhaps death will bring me closer to my Nora.
Could you not embarrass me like that?
You will suffer.
Almost there, stone target.
Time out!
Even the man of steel cannot stand against me. My plan cannot fail.
Superman says, first time I hearing about it, I earned my 101, but I can help others get there. I don't see an issue. Nah, it's found by the devs. They even had, they tried to have a mechanism that would detect when people would trade matches. So some people in the past did get banned over that. Like basically at some point they added something that would detect if people were trading matches. I don't know the specifics, so I cannot say what they were because I don't know what they were.
Get that engine
But
and hook it up at the marked location. It's overcharged and bleeding radiation, so be careful.
so they really did not want people to be able to trade wins.
Get the job done.
That and also people would sometimes their people would just remain
Stability jeopardized.
like hide in the corner and not do anything during a match. There were mechanics also against that. Like they're supposed to be able to detect when people are not contributing.
Stability jeopardized.
But that was a long time ago, so could be that it changed since then. Let's go.
Warning. Monitor womb stability jeopardized.
You have angered me.
They cannot withstand Amazonian might.
I was already going to kill you.
Although at this point,
Now I will make
most likely the devs probably don't care about that because they pretty much gave up on PvP anyway.
We will triumph!
Poor Stelly. I was able to turn the table at the last second.
Discharging unstable energy
And people
device.
wonder why I love quantum tunneling so much. Did you see that? I was able to get the big W thanks to quantum tunneling.
I will rip the flesh from your bones.
Yeah, they added some detection at some point. Again, they never said what they were because they did not really want people to know about it. So I can't really explain exactly what it is because I don't know it myself. But they did trading wins was something that the devs did not want us to do.
Your blood charges my ring.
Time to learn from a master.
There's new devs, but I guarantee you the new devs did not touch PvP one bit. So the PvP we're playing right now is still the PvP from the old devs, and not just the old devs, but the old devs from like all the way down to 2016 or something like that.
Will suffer.
So we're not just playing PvP, we're playing old PvP from 2016. Oh, someone.
Chilly for you.
Warning, warning.
I was
Monitor world
already going to
stability
kill you.
jeopardized.
Now I will make
Sorry, I got distracted for a second. There was an old piglet, or a little bear that was growling next to me.
You have angered me. You have angered me. I'll tear you apart.
Safely discharging unstable energy device.
Sheesh, I guess the heroes have been eating their flakies.
I was already going
Safely
to kill you.
discharging unstable energy device.
I won't let you do this.
No one can withstand my rage.
So I know I'm sad that some of you guys weren't able to get into the match, but I see that as a good thing because I'm hoping that before long there'll be not just enough people for 16, not just 16 players, but I'm hoping that at some point we'll get 50, 60, 80, 100 players playing playing PvP at some point.
The heroes have turrets? That is totally unfair.
10 seconds. Crazy Corp's pretty sure they'll figure it out and fix everything, but it'll take. Nah, they're not. They're not going to fix anything. They're focusing. If you pay attention to what they're doing, they're focusing on things that can be monetized, and whatever they add, like whatever they fix or whatever they add, there is being monetized in some way or another. And I don't think they found a way to monetize PvP at this point.
Your defeat will be as bitter as my cold heart.
Safely discharging unstable energy device.
You will not interfere.
Safely discharging unstable energy device. Safely discharging
Your defeat
unstable
will be as
energy
bitter as
device.
my cold heart.
Oh, wrong clicky. Oh, there we go.
Your blood charges my ring.
Feel my anguish.
Safely discharging unstable energy device.
Three of them against me. Did you see that?
Charging unstable energy device.
Oh.
I will rip the flesh from your bones.
Safely discharging unstable energy.
So you may have noticed, even though we seem to be kicking the heroes' butts, they are doing the objectives, and I guess we're not doing that. So thanks to the objectives, even though in theory it would seem like the heroes were no match for us, in practice, seeing how they played the objectives as opposed to playing defeating other players, they were able to come out with the big W. So it doesn't really matter. Like I had 22 kills, Superman had 21, NYCS had 14. Doesn't matter. What really matters is the objective. Even though we had a lot of enemies defeated, we still lost. Superman JL says you had one more kill than me. Good job. One kill is one kill. Factory 7 says the objective on that map sucks. Well, you have to carry the thingy to the other end of the map. What can you do? It is what it is. So let's go back to Australia, 8 versus 8. Did you see Stelly shake her butt? Naughty Stelly. Superman JL, I was just telling my friend how important it is to play the objective. Yeah, the objective is how you can win because the kills don't help as much as completing the objectives. But there are people who prefer to just beat the snot of the other players, because also you have to remember that sometimes players have their own objectives. Like I don't know if I didn't pick it up. Like there are some posters you can pick up in Gotham and Metropolis where you have to defeat 5 villains. So if that is your objectives, some players will say, I don't care about the objectives. I just want to defeat my 5 villains or my 5 heroes. Oh. Speak of evil, Stelly.
The processing facility. Villains control the comm room. Heroes control the ziggurat.
We control the ziggurat. Oh no! I defeated Stelly. Sorry, Stelly, I didn't mean to be mean. So I can only assume there's someone on top that will try to activate the EMP. Oh, Austin says he didn't get in again. Well, at this point, we seem to have more people than 8 versus 8. So, and I'm not sure if speed really is an issue because the match at the end of the day, the matchmaking does make the teams. So in theory, right now we're pretty much ahead in the match. So all we would have to do was stay here, capture the objective, and defeat enemies as they come in. Oh no, actually there's 3 objectives. Never mind, I didn't say anything. Poor Stella, yeah, block broker just at the wrong time. Or at the right time for me. Superman JL, I think I'm done. I had fun. Thanks for playing, everyone. Keep up the phenomenal work, and I'll see you on the front lines. Thank you for being here, Superman. Much appreciated. Oh, it's clicky time. Ah, too late, too late. Still, he broke the barrel, so I wouldn't be able to pick it up. Did she see that? That was the right move, I guess, for her. When it's free, I'm not on the match, but I'm just watching. That is fine. Watching is fine. It is allowed. So let us leave. Austin says, I can't wait for Tuesday. For those who do not know, on Tuesday we are going to get a new bounty in the Kaznia open world. It's going to be the Neron bounty. We are going to get some new rewards on the vendor, and also there's going to be a sale on the marketplace. Replay badges will be 20% off. Oh, let me check. Evil menu. So I think this is going to be the last match for tonight. Oh yeah, the two times crowns. Yeah, thank you, Rayshawn. Also, we're going to get 2 times the currency. So on Friday for Evil Friday, we'll probably play the missions from the new content. And this is going to be our last match for tonight. So let's go play a Fortress of Solitude 8 versus 8. Live at 5 on Tuesday. I guess we could try maybe to make an exception for Tuesday. We'll see. Okay, Scrolls, you convinced me. At Tuesday, we'll make a special live at 5 for the event. Because I was going to say we could play those missions on Friday, but on Friday it is going to be Evil Friday. So we will play those missions on Friday with our evil villains. But for heroes, yeah, we'll do that on Tuesday. Good idea, Scrolls. Factory 7 can wait for the new aura to cost 800 million at the broker or something. Yeah, but the thing is, you will be able to farm for the collections. Let's assume you do not want to spend 800 millions, and I understand. Farm for the collections. J2 Ghost, Super Strength hits really hard with a picked up item. Yeah, but there's only a few crazy people like me who pick up Super Strength these days. Most players, I kind of doubt they do, but I could be wrong. Because there's not items that you can throw in every maps. And in the more recent maps, I can't recall being able to throw anything. Although I guess you could try to carry something around with you, like the Superman ball that you can summon and throw away, or the beach balls. Use the forklift to beat people up. Yeah, I suppose. When it's Fury, I want to be able to get a good Fury aura for my Starfire, since I can't get the Scorching one, since that one is really expensive. I'm sure the Scorching aura will come back in the future. Resurgence Mega Capsule, but when we don't know. Like we don't know when we'll get the next Resurgence Mega Capsule, and also there seems to be they seem to be alternating the rewards you get from those Mega Capsules. So I'm sure we'll get a Scorching aura once more, but I don't know when. But yeah, so it does give people an option to be able to get a flaming aura for their characters without having to use the Scorching aura. Using forklift is evil, absolutely. Last match I tried to hit Stelly with it, but I think was knocked out before it connected. I could be. Oh, is that the... Oh, that's Daredevil. So here we have a pretty cool version of our friend Daredevil. For those who are wondering, that is the yellow costume version. Yes, Daredevil had a yellow and depending on the version, sometimes it was yellow and brown, sometimes yellow and black, sometimes yellow and black with red highlights. It depends on the artistic interpretation. Blue Rose Shadow, who wants Scorching Aura? Someone was mentioning it just a minute ago. Onis Fury was mentioning it. That is... I don't know why I got stuck for a couple of seconds. Could be a bit of lag. I don't think so. I don't seem to be lagging. But once in a while it does happen. It could just be that the... Sometimes I think that it could be that the map wasn't quite done loading just yet. Somehow, but anyway. Evil Steady, one straight in the backside again. Too many against me. I was trying to finish off at least one of them before I went down. I don't think it happened. And the other time I was trying to go through the floor here, and then realized that oopsie, there's a glass floor here. Oh, did Stelly lag somehow? Sorry if you're lagging, Stelly. As you can see, I can't use my finishing move. I keep on getting interrupted. Well, let's clicky click. And let's get back into battle. Oh, Ghost ran away just in time. Kind of hard to take someone down when there's two or three of them after you at the same time. And someone is healing Ghost faster than I can damage him, so... Ah, there we go. Ah, you did quite good. So did Superman. So did the Green Sir. And we cannot scroll through the thingy. Oh well. So let's get out of here. Stelly is always doing good. Stelly is a machine, even when she jumps me on the backside. When he's sure he couldn't get nobody, they were all in groups. Yeah, it happens. No, I'm pretty much down for that. But if you guys want to keep going, and the whole point of this is not necessarily to play just when Multiverse is playing. If you guys want to play even if I'm not here, keep on going. That's pretty much the idea behind this. To have two times where people will log in and be able to play PvP, even if Multiverse is in there. So basically, on Sunday and on Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, these will be the official time to play PvP in this universe online. Although next Wednesday we are going to play Legends PvP. So for those of you who keep on asking, Multiverse, we want to play Legends PvP. It will be next Wednesday. And this Tuesday, because of the new Neuron bounty that's going to be added, because of the new rewards, because of the 2 times currency, this Tuesday we will go live at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to play some of the newer content. So guys, Thanks to everyone who came to play with us. Thanks to everyone who came to chat with us. And thanks to, too quick. Let me go back in the chat a bit because I missed, pretty sure I missed a lot of the chat. So Super Strength is really hard. We got that one. Scroll says, yay, let's get Neuron. So we'll do that on Tuesday. Rayshon, for sure, lots of players beyond very busy. I hope we don't get lagging. We'll see on Tuesday. Sadly, the problem with getting a new update is that sometimes, yes, there is some lag involved. So we did talk about the forklift, the thingy, the free aura. I guess we did. I thought I'd missed some of the chat, but not really, I suppose. Oh, Factor 7 says, I'm going to spam so much Two Faces. Oh, yeah, I'm not. I expected that. Yeah, Two Face should probably be banned, but it's not. So we'll be able to play it, sadly. So, guys, again, thanks to everyone who came to play with us. Thanks to everyone who came to chat with us. And obviously, thanks to everyone watching. And again, so Tuesday, we will play the new content at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Wednesday, we will play Legends PvP at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as well. And on Friday, we will have Evil Friday. And for Evil Friday, we will play the new content again at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, guys, thanks for being here. Have a good rest of the weekend, and we'll see you guys on Tuesday. Yeah, Legends PvP on Wednesday, schools. So, guys, have a good evening, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye, bye, guys.